Hello class, now in this video we will study class 10th maths chapter 5 arithmetic progression NCRT. Okay, so here introduction part 2, in previous video in introduction part 1 we have a study how arithmetic progression form through the pattern. Okay, so in previous video we have seen that in nature also follow some pattern. Okay, and took three examples where the first and second example is by adding and the third example by squaring. So in this chapter we have study arithmetic progression where we add a number in some pattern, some terms, and we get a pattern. Okay, and that is called arithmetic progression. Okay, so what is arithmetic progression? An arithmetic progression is a list of numbers. An arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding first number. Each term is obtained by adding fixed number to the preceding term except first term. Okay, an arithmetic progression is a list of number. Arithmetic progression is a list of number in which each term obtained by adding fixed number to the preceding term except first terms. So we have a number just like an arithmetic list of a number that is called a each, which is each term obtained by each term, just like 2. Example is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. And so on. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10 is a some arithmetic progression. Each term is obtained by adding fixed number. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, and 8 plus 2 is 10. This is a arithmetic progression example. Okay, so what what is here is that is a fixed term and the first term. So fixed term is denoted by D and the first term is denoted by A. So okay, so first term is equal to A, and fixed term, that is called difference is called D. Okay, so fixed term that is called A2 minus A1 is equal to D. A2 minus second term minus. So how can you get a common difference? So first term is fixed. So first term is always fixed. So you observe that 4 minus 2 is 2, 6 minus 4 is 2, 8 minus 6 is 2, and 10 minus 8 is 8. Okay, so how can you get fixed term? Okay, so the second term minus first term, third term minus second term, fourth term minus third term, fifth term minus fourth term. So okay, this is called D is equal to A2 minus A1, and the first term is A. Okay, this is some. Okay, so it can be positive or it can be negative. The common difference common difference may be positive or negative. Common difference may be positive, may be negative. Okay, so next is, let us denote the first term on AP by A1, A2, A3. So what we get? So let us this is, so first term is called A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and so on. The last term you can call that AN. Okay, the last term you can you say that A1. Okay, so how? So D is here D is equal to A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2 or A4 A5, sorry, A4 minus A3, and so on. Okay, so you have you say that A1 is a constant, so here also you can write it. So A1 comma, what you have said that A2, so A1 goes to this side, A1 goes to this side, so you say that A1 plus D, A1 plus D. So next is, so I say that this is a A1, this is A1, okay, A1 A2, okay. So this is A1D. So here A2 goes to this side. So A2, A3, A2 goes to this. This is A2 plus. So you see that. Okay. A2 plus D, A3 plus D, and so on. You can write it. You can write it. How can you write it? A1 goes to this side. So A1 plus D. A2 goes to this side. A2 plus D. A3 goes to this side. A3 plus D. This is our pattern. Okay. So next is A1, A1D plus A2 can be written as A1 plus A1D plus D. Okay, here A1, A2 is called. Where is A2? So A2 can A1 plus A2, A1 plus A2. So you have to see that this is a A1. This is A2. This is A2. This is A3. So A1, A1 plus D. So A2 plus D. So A2 can be written as A1 plus D, A1 plus. So here is something. So you can see that. You can write it A1 plus D plus D. Okay. A3 you can write it A2 plus D plus D, and so on. You can write it here. An I will write here. An I will write here. Okay. So A1 plus A1D, A1 plus 2D, and A1 A2. So A2 can be written as A1 plus AD, A1 plus AD plus D. You can write it also plus D, and so on. That is A1 AN. So A1 is equal to A1 plus D, A1 plus 2D, and A1 plus. So here is 3D plus so on. So this is A1, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3, this is A4, and this is AN. This is AN. Okay, A1, A2, A3, and A4 and AN. Okay. So this is our, so you can observe that what in the observe that A1, A1 is A1. Okay. A2 is A1 plus 1D, A1 plus 1D. A3 is A1 plus 2D. A4 is A plus 3D, A1 plus 3D. So you have observed that if here is a 2, if here is a 2, how many D's? 1D. If here is a 3, how many D? 2D. If here is a 4, here is a 3D. So if what you write in N. So 4, here is 3, here is 3, here is 2. So here is N. So you can write it here N minus 1. So A1, A2, A3, A4, and A1 plus N minus 1 into D. Okay. A1 plus N minus 1 into D. So series are A, A1 is equal to A मान लिया. Okay. So since A1 is equal to A. So A plus D. Here is A plus 2D. Here is A plus 3D plus A plus N minus 1 into D. This is our series a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and so on, a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so this is called this so n is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This is nth term. This is nth term. This is nth term of an AP. Nth, this is nth term of an AP. Okay, so you will go through the each and every step of arithmetic progression. Okay, so so here little bit I will write here. So what you have, see that. So first term here, for a is a first term, a is a first term here, a is equal to first term, and d is equal to common difference, common difference. So what you have observed, that if anyone asks you what is the second terms, a plus d, what is the fourth term, a plus 3d, what is the sixth term, a plus 5d. Okay, this is our series. This is a series of a pattern. Okay, this is a series of a pattern, you will find it. Okay, so next is so nth term of heavy with the first term a and common difference b. Okay, so little bit some topic also here is, this is the nth term of an AP, and in this video also I took right here, right here, I will you will pause this video and go through the each and every step and write down this one. So I will write here, easy to understand, easy to understand. So in this is okay, the series is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, and so on, a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, so an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. A plus n minus 1 into d. This is called, n is also called last term. Last term. So L is equal to an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. L is equal to n, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So an is called general form of the, so an is called general form, general form of AP, of AP, AP. If there are m terms, there are m term in AP, AP, then AM represent the last term, the last term, which is sometimes also denoted by, which is sometimes sometimes denoted, also denoted by L, denoted by L. Okay, so example I okay. So next topic is nth term from last. So I took the example of this one. Take a example I took here. So example is, how can you find the nth term? So example is find the 10th term 10th term of an AP of an AP 2, 7, 12 and so on. Okay, so solution is A is equal to 2, T is equal to 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. So, and N is equal to 10. So, N is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So, 10 is equal to A is 2. N is 10 minus 1 into D. So, 10 is equal to 2 plus D is 5. So 9 into 5 is equal to 810 is equal to 2 plus 45. So 810 is equal to 47. 810 is equal to 47. Okay. So this is our 18. So no, nth term from the last. Nth term from the last. Nth term from the last. From the last. Nth term from the last. So ln is equal to L minus n minus 1 into D. Ln is equal to L minus n minus 1 into D. Okay. So from the last, where L is the last term, where L last term of an AP series. AP series. Okay. Where L is the last term of an AP series. Okay. AP series. So example is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. Okay, so find fifth term. So here is 28, fifth term from last. Okay, so here solution is L is equal to 28, D is equal to 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Okay, so the last term from the last, this is L5 is equal to L is 28 minus 5 minus 1, N is equal to 5 and D is equal to 2. So here you can write it 28 minus 4 into 2. So L is equal to 28 minus 8. So L5 is equal to 20. L5 is equal to 20. Okay. This is the last term from the fifth term from the, this is fifth term from the last. Fifth term from last. Okay. So 28, 28, um, 26 is a last from 24, 22 and the 20. Okay, you will count from in a finger also from the last 28. So before 28, that is a 26, 24, 22 and 20. Okay, so you will go through the each and every step. This is a very important uh, d- result. Okay, it use the whole exercises of arithmetic progression. Okay, and it is important for 1 marks or 2 marks in your examination. Okay, thank you. Please like, subscribe and share my videos. Thank you.